So, I don't even know if they can hear it.
Let's check on YouTube.
Yeah, you can do that. What up, though? I'm just getting something up. That's you that got in there?
Not yet.
Oh, there's two people in there.
Yo.
What it do? Y'all hear something? We just trying to get set up. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's decent. Okay. I thought that shit was like, damn. That was bad. Definitely okay. Yeah. All right, bet. So we coming through Crystal on YouTube. Okay.
So clear.
Clarity. Not y'all. Chill the fuck out.
We about to give y'all some clarity. Right?
Now. Letting it build up. What up, though? Who's in there? Okay, what up?
Yo.
What up? What's going on? Okay.
What's good with y'all? Welcome
Okay.
to the PMP extravaganza.
Welcome to the PMP show. We about to get it popping in a minute. What is that? Wow. Okay, people. Yeah, we about to get started, man. I think it's some topics.
Yeah, we got to go in
Hashtag
on this Epstein thing, y'all, so we appreciate y'all pulling up.
Tuning in. For real. And we love you all.
Yes.
Even if we don't know you.
Absolutely. Wise guy, what up?
Wise guy, what up?
What up, though?
So,
Like they say on PMF.
PMF, yeah. So, for all those here for the first time, PMP show, I'm Jimmy VIP.
Boy, World War Z.
And we here to just give you that truth that you've been looking for. So, how's everybody Monday going?
Oh, man, listen.
Yeah.
Got the Monday blues, brother, because it's the first week of school, Thursday, for everybody in Georgia. Not everybody, but most people in Georgia right now. So,
It's back to school time.
first week of school blues.
I mean, I think we should go, being that you said back to school, we might as well start talking about the
Yeah,
back
we
to
can
school.
go in on it real quick, because I'm just trying to set this live up on Facebook while we get started. But, yeah, man, you know, it was funny. Like, I made a post the other day, and I was talking about how I got a little choked up, you know, because as I'm sitting here, and I got two in high school now, and I got one in elementary school. I mean, excuse me, in middle school. You know, as far as the kids that's left in school, you know what I mean? So, as we were shopping, and you know, everybody getting their stuff. As an old man, I'm like, okay, well, you need this and you need this, and then they kind of hit me like, nah, you don't need crayons no more. You don't need like the little elementary school stuff. Like, nah, it was like, no, I need this. I need a 3, ring binder. I need this. I need that. So it was like, it kind of hit me like, damn, yo, like, no more elementary school. Like, it's middle school and high school now, and pretty soon it's just gonna be nothing but high schoolers, and one gonna be graduated by the time my youngest catch up. So I just had like a real moment as a father, like, damn, yo, like, this is what we do it for, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Just making sure we doing what we got to do to make sure their future is secure. So it was just a dope moment, you know what I mean, as a parent, you know.
Facts on facts, I seen that, and I was talking to some people at work today, yo. What's funny about that is like I don't have like, you know what I'm saying, like as far as high school, middle, like I don't have no more. Like this is Mega's actually second year in college, right?
Right.
So that type of feeling for me, not having to run crazy now for last minute items, like that shit used to be nerve wracking.
Yeah.
Like, cause it seems on the list, they don't even really like, they be like garden hose and shit. You be like, what the fuck you need a garden hose for? Even though I'm tripping. It's not really a garden hose. I'm just saying the stuff that be on the list, they not using all of it. and it's like, yo, they want 10 pencils.
Yeah.
Bitch, as long as she got one every day for school, what? Like, you gonna sit there and do inventory? Like, they're giving you numbers, like 10 pencils specifically, and all this shit. This nigga jumped out the window. Jordan, damn. Like, we do have a format here, like
Right.
but we can. Me personally, I'm gonna say LeBron, but you know, and I'm from the Jordan era. I don't give a shit, but
Yeah, I'm from the Jordan era.
yeah, he's gonna say Jordan.
I'm always going to say Jordan. Always.
See, now we about to get off track again.
6 rings, yeah. We'll come back to that. Who was that? Sneezy? Yeah, we're going to get back to that.
We're gonna get back to
Yes,
this. You on
I'm
that.
a big Jordan fan. As far as like over LeBron, yes. LeBron, one of the greatest to ever do it.
We can't do it.
I always said they made the wrong comparison and it's kind of stuck with him. He should have been compared more to Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, his game was more Magic than Mike.
Right. Yeah, we gonna get back. Yo, we definitely gonna circle back to that one. bro.
Absolutely.
But the back to school thing, yo, bro, you know, I want to say that like if you got kids in college too, right? It's like they got a list of shit too. It's not as severe.
Right.
But the good thing about college is I ain't go, but you don't have to buy. Like, you don't need fresh kicks every, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you don't have to get, like, you know, you go into the new year.
Right.
Now, I wanted to ask you this question too. Like, you know, we just had the grandbaby, whatever, but the other grandparents said some shit. Like, we was having a conversation yesterday, and they were, you know, giving their opinions about the children and the grandbabies. And she said some dope shit to me. She was like, yeah, because you know, we don't do Jordans. And we don't do all that fancy name brand clothes, but we're gonna open a savings account for the baby. And instead of Jordans and blah, 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 she gonna have money put into an account.
That's dope.
And I started thinking like, you know, like, I remember coming up going school shopping. I'm gonna keep it real with you though. Like, do we really go out of our means
Yeah.
at that time?
I mean, absolutely, because I could just literally tell you, I got them 3 pair of shoes apiece.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's OD. Because like you said, we wasn't starting with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I literally got them 3 pair apiece. And then, you know, of course, the clothing. But like you said, thank God my oldest daughter, she got her own particular style. So she's not the way expensive Nike. She like more of a canvas style shoe. So she like the Adidas style, canvas style, you know what I mean? The Chucks, like the shit like that. So, you know, her shoes don't be as expensive. But yeah, my son, oh yeah, my youngest daughter, oh yeah, they Jordan out. That's what they want.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. That was because I definitely had the same situation where the certain kids was like this, but the other one was like, man, I mean, I guess this is cool. Like, I'm with it, you know, like, that kind of vibe. But I just feel like, I don't know. I'm looking back at it now, like, damn, I should have started a savings account, nigga.
I mean, no, in actuality, though, I wish I would have. I mean, imagine, I think we actually spoke about this and we said something along the lines of saving money. Devo, what up? Charlie, what up?
Yeah.
Imagine had you started saving money from day one. You know what I'm saying? Birthdays, you know, you still make it special, but the
Still get 'em something.
the 5 birthday, let's say you cut it to 250 and you just put the other 250 in the savings account, something that was going to gain, like you said, and then at 18 years old, you was able the check, and that check was probably like $50,000-$60,000. You know, possibly more, just depending on what your income was, and obviously over the course of 18 years, you're gonna make more money, I would hope. So I can only imagine over the course of 18 years what we could have saved and the check we could have gave our children just to give them that boost. You know what I'm saying? Whether they was going to college or whatever, like, here you go. For all them times I didn't buy you that expensive shoe that you wanted, that BMX bike that you wanted, here. You know what I mean? And they gonna look at that check, 75,000, 80,000, they gonna be like, yo!
Cuz, what up?
What up, what up? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I guarantee you that would teach them appreciation for money as well. And they wouldn't be so quick to go buy Jordans and things. Buy all of this this shit.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
yo, but think about it though. Like, I remember, like, my mom, like, I got a bunch, like, my mom had other sisters and brothers, right? But the thing my mom was known for,
Appreciate you, bro.
yo, what'd he say? About to be out?
He said, he was like, you gotta go, God bless. Yeah, appreciate you
All right,
tapping in.
peace. So the thing like one thing about my mom was she was flashy.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I'm not.
Peace, Sam, what up?
Yo, like a lot of people tapping in today. But the thing was, I noticed she made sure I was fresh. Like, and that was just her thing.
Yeah.
And I would hear other family members, you know, oh, yeah, y'all did, you know, this, and I could see it.
Yeah.
Like when we go to family functions, I would see, you know, like, okay, like people say, like I tell people, yeah, I've been wearing Levi's all my life.
Right.
People be like, man, that ain't nothing. They don't like, yes, it is. Like that's a brand, like that's a name brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's something to be weird, like something I knew. Like she kept me fresh, Cortez. Like she always kept me looking, and my sister, you know, looking like we had it. And the thing is, we didn't.
Right.
So I think that kind of passed on to me, and I wish, not saying, you know, instead of spending 100 on the shoes, got to the 50, put the other 50 up. I mean, we just giving out some good information because I just know how a lot of us are.
Yeah.
Like we live in paycheck to paycheck. Keep it real. And the thing is, me and Z, we speaking on us.
Yeah, like
Literally personal experience. And we do a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Like, and people are going, you know, and is it living out of our means? Nah, I just think it's enjoying life.
It is. Corey, what up? Yeah, like you said, it definitely is. And you know, you make a good point because, like you said, our parents did things because us looking good made them look good when we stepped out.
Thank
I
you.
think that's where we get it from,
Right.
Because you know, black people, we just got a bad habit of this. And somebody said some real ish the other day, a celebrity. I just can't think of who it was, but he was like, "Yo, I never ished on anybody from the projects after I made it or while I was in that position," because he was like, "Yo, I'm broke like you." You know what I'm saying? And he was like, pretty much making the point, like, "Yo, like, why I can't talk about somebody that don't got it when I came up in that environment and I know what it felt like to go and have to ask somebody, yo, my mom need a couple eggs to go." You know what I'm saying? So he was basically like, why do we make people feel bad for wearing bobos and shit like that, like and skips, like that's all they can afford, you know what I'm saying? Like we shouldn't clown that, you know what I mean? But of course we in a society where that's what it is, you know?
Yeah, they work hard for whatever they got, though, at the end of the day. So as far as the back to school thing, you know, back to school, you know, is a good thing. But I know this shit is all set up in a design to keep us living because, you know, like think about how some of the other brands of people, types of people will come to school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We be like, yo, look at, you know, like you said, we ridicule them, we joke them.
Yeah.
But they taking trips to Vail. How many of y'all been skiing?
Yeah.
Like, you know, not saying that's something that you should do, but it's an experience that it's a lot of things we haven't experienced life.
Yeah.
Chasing brand names.
Yeah. And we messed up when we started laughing at people for wearing Carl Kanai, wearing FUBU, wearing cross colors. Like these are all black owned brands that I'm naming. And I remember whenever the switch flipped, we started clowning people for wearing stuff like that. And you know, now that I'm older, it's like, yo, look at how ignorant we was for clowning somebody for wearing Carl Kanai, but bigging them up for wearing Polo or some Tommy Hilfiger or some shit that wasn't even owned by us. You know what I'm saying? Like we was laughing at people for wearing FUBU after it became unpopular. But niggas is going out here buying Gucci, buying Louis. Shit that ain't even owned by us. You know what I'm saying? So look how backwards we are, yo. Like, I mean, it's just crazy, yo. It's crazy.
Agreed.
We gotta do better.
Yeah, we do. So think about that when y'all out going school shopping and, you know, whatever, you know, do start buying shit because you want to buy the shit, I would say.
Right.
I would say.
Right.
You know, teach the kids a little just being flashy.
Exactly.
You know? So
speaking of kids, I hate to make this transition, but Jesus Christ. The Epstein files, man.
that was a horrible transition.
Terrible.
It was smooth as hell, but at the same time, you're like, yeah, we're on, since we're on kids.
But no,
no disrespect.
Yeah, all the victims, you know, we praying for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is to really not get too deep, pause into the files, what may or may not be in them, and who may or may not be on the list.
Yeah.
My thing was, this was the ultimate slap in the face to the American public, and the fact that we literally, and I'm including myself, you know what I'm saying, but you know, I'm only one man, but the fact that we literally got up the next day and went to work and paid taxes into a system that spit in our face and told y'all, oh nah, these files don't exist. And everybody want to blame it on Trump, you know what I'm saying, but the Democrats could have released it as well when Biden and them was in office. And then not only that, the Speaker of the House comes out and says, yo, we shutting down till October just so they can't vote on releasing the files. But we still paying these motherfuckers with our tax dollars. And this is why I say, when I look at them other countries and what they do when they ready to just, nah, we tired of this regime, we always are gonna come in last place when it comes to that, yo, because we fall for everything. Like, they literally said these files exist, but then made a transition. Y'all, nothing to see here. Congress, y'all take a break till October so we can. At one point in time, and I hate to bring up 9/11, this ain't no conspiracy nonsense and none of that. This is just real facts. Like, at what point in time does stuff like 9/11 happen? Stuff like all of this stuff we don't get a real answer for, but yet we still go to work and pay into a system that we have to support with our tax dollars. Like, when are we just gonna stop and say enough is enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's really why I brought up the Epstein thing, because it wasn't to get into it, to speak on what's going on with it. It's more so like, yo, as American people, that's on us for even just standing down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's crazy, man. Like, my title for this topic was, we are truly sheep in wolves' clothing as an American society. And that's how I honestly feel.
Not a wolf in sheep.
Not a wolf, we are sheep. Niggas are talking a good one, but we all pussy at the end of the day. And I'm talking to everybody fucking watching, and I swear to God, please, look to your left, look to your right, to the person in front of you, to everybody that gets up and goes to work every fucking day and pays the IRS, we pussy. Straight up and down. Because we don't stand for nothing. We don't stand for nothing. And that's kind of, we all suckers at the end of the day. You can sit there and be, oh, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm nigga, no you're not. You pussy. Because you just paid taxes to a fucking government that said, kiss my ass, we ain't doing nothing. So we all pussy at the end of the day. Until we get some buck in our system, my nigga, this shit is gonna continue to go on, yo. So that's really all I had to say, man. Like,
that's a lot.
And I say we, because I'm including myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I got it. I still pay taxes, so I'm including myself. But me and this man can't go out there and take the sacrificial bullet for a bunch of idiots that ain't gonna follow suit. Me and him can go to the fucking White House lawn and scream to the top of our lungs. If y'all ain't backing us, what the fuck is it gonna do? We just look like two bozos.
So, right. So, all right. I don't, you know, here's what I feel personally about everything you just said. So true, but I've been saying this for a long time. First, I was saying it like this. I used to say black men are cowards. Right? Like, I used to stand on that because the way we stand by and will let things happen to the people we love, like in front of our face, blatantly, even people that look like us, niggas is cowards. Yeah. So that's what I've been saying. But it ain't that niggas is cowards. It ain't like what you were talking about. It's like when people say brainwashed or hypnotized or phased, like, it's an obvious thing, because when you could put truth in front of you, like, you hearing it, you watching it, you looking at it, but there's no reaction.
Reach.
There's no, like, you are, like, y'all got to be, I'm gonna say we are under some form of control, bro, because ain't no way somebody gonna tell you truth to your face and you just so in tune with what somebody told you, almost what Pause Man was saying the other day when he was here about, they told me this in school. Okay, well then, But let's go back real quick to the raid on the White House, like what you was talking about. They raided. Now let's talk about who's not cowards.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, they not cowards, bro, because they didn't like something. They showed you what the fuck, what we
Don't
about.
that shit get you tight sometime when
It
you think,
do.
yeah, like you get a little, cause it's like, yo, like.
They squatted up, they united from whatever they at and say, yo, you know what? Nah, fuck that. We getting who we
This
want.
nigga ain't going in office.
Not at
we
all.
want him in there.
And so what happened? So I kind of want to say like niggas gave you niggas a blueprint almost on what change look like, or at least what to get heard look like.
Yeah.
Cause two niggas, like my man just said, or two of anybody ain't shit. And for real, niggas will watch us get burned to a stake.
Yes, man.
And just secretly talk about like, man, they should have, man, they would have did it. I probably would have. No, you wouldn't have.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Like you said, you wouldn't know. Like me and my bro right now can literally, and as many people that know us, family, friends, loved ones, me and this man can post on Facebook right now, yo, we sick of this shit. We about to march on the White House lawn until they fix something. For whatever cause, right? Whatever the cause. We gonna have our own loved ones looking at us like we crazy. And we doing this for y'all. Instead of coming out there helping us, instead of coming out there be like, you know what? I am tired of this shit. Fuck out of here. I'm shutting down everything until y'all make this right. People would literally laugh at us, yo. They'd be like, look at these idiots. They about to go broke and they gonna get their houses foreclosed on because they standing on whatever they standing on instead of coming out there joining us because y'all sick just like we sick of this shit. You paying taxes into a system that's just spitting in our face every single day, yo. And we do nothing about it. We rather bicker about all this other silly shit.
Nah, you know what it is, bro? Niggas would rather fight each other than fight the problem.
Yeah, man.
We fighting each other instead of fighting the fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? So this shit, I don't even believe how long, whatever, but I don't know what's true and what's not. But what I do know is if I'm 47 years old and the shit's been going on since I've been born, right? My mom, it's been going on and supposedly been worse when she was there. Then my grandmother and them have stories, and it was worse when they was there. So if we talking about generations of this shit happening, and niggas are that scared, like, you know how they say you don't gotta teach animals how to mate or do certain things. They just naturally know how to do it. That's just the life cycle. Our life cycle is full of fear. We born into the world and we teach our kids the same fear. No, don't do that.
Yeah. Don't
Watch it. Don't say nothing. And I don't know if you noticed, but each generation gets
more passive. More passive. Yep. The aggression, that aggressiveness, and especially for our culture in the 60s, the 50s, when the civil rights movement really started kicking off and trickling into the Black Panther movement of the 70s and late 60s, like that aggression, we lost that. Like Jimmy said, we got that for each other now. Niggas will look at each other, screw face, all crazy in the face,
Facts.
pumping gas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fuck this nigga over
yeah,
there.
yeah. Fuck you looking at.
Yeah, why you all close to me and shit? Yo, your car too close to mine.
Yeah, nigga, you couldn't go to that pump? Like, come on, yo, like, it's outrageous.
They cut it out, man. That shit is ridiculous. Niggas is just anti-niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas is anti-niggas.
I'm telling you, the devil got y'all, man. I mean, shit, he got y'all.
Speaking on some public enemy shit, fight the power. Yo, we don't even rap about, like, I'm telling you, revolution is over. Like,
It's over. They got y'all.
yeah, it's Rap City, the basement, Big Tigger signing off. It's done for. But anything else on everything? I mean, I don't understand how that type of activity though, with children, it's like, that should be one thing that should be an automatic.
Exactly. Because it's either like, it's two things, right, with this shit. And either way, we should flip this place upside down. One, it really happened and they covering up for a bunch of,
Elites.
pedos, or two, it was all a lie. That man died for no reason, and y'all was running on platforms speaking on this man and the files that was supposedly exist. So which one is it? Either the files never existed and y'all told us a lie and y'all ran on this saying you was gonna release them. And I'm not just speaking on the Republicans, because the Democrats, they had their chance to release these files too, if they existed, because Biden was in there when the whole thing went down and all that. So it's either or. You know what I'm saying? And I happen to lean towards the other, where it's just some names on there that they don't want to release because it's going to cause chaos. And, it's nasty, man. It's nasty. But again, it's just a slap in the face to the American public once again, and we're not going to do nothing about it. We just going to sit by it, let it happen.
This shit is entertainment.
Yeah. This ain't a black or a white thing, y'all. This is y'all are a sheep. Y'all are the working class. We're gonna keep y'all where y'all supposed to be. Go back and look at the Matrix. Go back and look at how basically when Lawrence Fishburne character was talking to Neo, he was talking about society and how basically this is what the machine wanted us to become. And when he opened his hand up, it was a fucking Duracell battery in his hand. That's all we are for society. All we do, we just keep the machine going. We all batteries. We die, it's another 18-year-old stepping up in the workforce tomorrow. A 67-year-old man just retired today, it's an 18-year-old taking his fucking place in the workforce. It's just a repetitive pattern, y'all. They keeping themselves rich and keeping us in the fucking hamster wheel, y'all.
Man, we gonna pass away, right? And a lot of these people who was waiting for the pearly gates, they're gonna wake up in a field inside of a machine with plugs all in your nose. Now this is your so-called heaven. Is now your spirit was working. Now we're gonna work your physical. Now you're gonna get there and you're gonna get to a labor to where you just pumping the machine that helps the spirits go like you, man. And that's probably hell. Like you just. Because nobody knows, man, and man, it's just scary, like to know that you can get away with that pedo shit, and you can just get away, like it's people that do some of the most evil shit. Like this is why, I hate religion, like because ain't no way you could be able to get away with that. Like this is, I think that's the lowest form of anything is taking a child's innocence. I think
that's worse than murder.
It is.
I honestly believe that.
When you talk about sins and stuff,
right? Yeah,
like they say, thou shalt not kill.
Yep.
And then people do it by the busload.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but touching a child and taking their innocence and doing all, you know what I'm saying? That should be, you're losing the extremity. Yeah. Like you losing something. You know what I mean? Like anyway, man, because we would get stuck on that. But like Jimmy said, fight the power, man. Yeah, fight the power. Chuck D. Fight for something. Now, before we close, I just want to talk. Well, he's gone. We're gonna get into Michael Jordan real quick. It was some mind your business shit, right? Oh yeah. It's like, when you talk to black people, and I'm speaking to us first. Like white people do the same. Actually, all people for real. I'm gonna say this when they. Like, people feel entitled for some reason. Hell yeah. Like, everybody feels entitled for some reason. Like, even if it's your coworker who worked the same job as you, you do the same shit I do, but for some reason, you entitled. Now, everybody has things that they're good at or that they have experience with. So, if we going fishing, Z. Me and you going fishing. And we going with somebody who has years of experience. How much are we really gonna, talk to are we gonna be, like, we're gonna be asking him questions. Right. We're gonna be, but if you don't go, like, you don't, like, I'm not, like, there are people who haven't even really been, but they gonna be telling you, hey, man, do it like this. Yo, grab your reel. Nah, they say if you do it like this, so, hey, man, look at me. You're not doing it. Like, bro, let me do what I'm doing. I'm just saying it's those type of people I'm talking about. Like, live your own life. Mind your own damn business. And you know, if somebody asks you for advice, they give it to them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yo, stay in your lane and work on your own shit.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that, man, because there's a lot of people out there who.
Nah, I mean, you said it all. I ain't even really gotta fight. Stay in your lane.
That's it.
Jesus.
Stay in your fucking lane. Mind your business.
But while we was right before we jumped on, there was a active shooter reporting in Manhattan, which is crazy. So you know, God bless everybody out there. They said a couple people got hit already, including the officers. So, but I don't think no casualties. They didn't say anything about the casualties. So, you know, just prayers to everybody out there. That going on. That's wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah, keep your head on a swivel, man. Gotcha. It can go down.
Could you imagine in Manhattan, for those who've never been, an active shooter in that area? Do you know the chaos that shit caused when them fucking bullets started flying? All them people out there. So yeah, y'all be careful, man. Like Jimmy said, it's nothing, and I hate to say it like this, nothing really bad happened yet this year. You know what I'm saying? And we've had like a run of like terrible shit happening.
I think something did. No.
We've had the flood, and God bless all those people.
That's
like
a lot of people,
flood.
though.
Yeah, that did happen. So
Didn't some ships or a plane crash? And was it into?
Yeah, I guess we
didn't
did.
Didn't the bridge collapse?
Yeah, we had a couple of crazy. Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, the thing out in Baltimore that happened. Yeah. So yeah, I take that back. Yeah, I guess it has been some tragedy.
Yo, but it's like we numb, man. Like you was talking
right,
about
yeah,
earlier.
Yeah.
We numb, like, oh yeah, somebody just got hurt.
Right.
You know, somebody's injured. Oh man. But people will go to social media, send all these flowers, not real flowers, you know, and then move on to the next situation.
God forbid, but if a 9/11 type event did happen in this age, like you said, that shit wouldn't resonate the way it did when it happened, when it really happened. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it would be people across the country and wherever the fuck they at on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be wild. It would definitely. It would be memes about that shit.
Damn.
Well, like 24 hours. 24 hours. It'd be memes about this shit.
Then it'll be some jokes. Like, man, life is amazing.
Yeah, cause nigga, you know why? Yeah, cause niggas was getting jokes off about the Cali shit when they was on fire.
Yeah.
It was little slick memes running around, floating around about that. And
Niggas ain't, yo, I saw one talk about niggas don't need lighters in Cali.
See, that's fucked up.
Ain't that fucked up, bro?
That's fucked up, yo.
So,
yeah. That's how you know that AI shit too is real, because that should be generating half that shit.
It do.
Out there in the algorithm.
And we do the rest.
Yep.
Yo, this is why I feel like going back to the source, when we find out at the end it's AI, it's gonna be, people gonna be hurt. Yeah. Like they even start, like they already knew the end, so we're just gonna throw it back. Right. And then, you know, I'm just saying I don't know. I'm just, if you know, you know, if you, I don't know, if you think you know, put in the comments, yo, leave a message. We'll definitely answer it.
I would love like you said, we'll never fucking answer, like no one knows. To like just sit down and the meaning of life. Like, I guess it's to one's perspective. You know what I'm saying?
You're not going to truly know until you get to the end, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and talk about this Jordan LeBron thing real quick. So I know he gonna, when he tune back in, I'm gonna say my piece, man, because the only reason I say LeBron is because, hey, word. Anyway, yeah, I'm about to strike. So LeBron gets, like, we got to watch LeBron's failures, like all that gets thrown into LeBron debate. You know what I'm saying? Like his failures, you know, his miscues. But we actually got an opportunity to watch him come in great. Don't you go over there. Come in great. And grow, and see the greatness with the failures. Because when you talk about Michael Jordan, when we always have the conversation, is what trumps him over LeBron is, you know, got to 6 finals and never lost. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I just look at the body of work, when I look at the body of work, not just the 6 rings, if I say the body of work, I would definitely give it to LeBron James on the body of work, right? And then looking at what he had to endure skill-wise, like the Currys, Durant's, Kawhi's, like there's a lot of names that actually had skills. Dirk's, his reign, his time, because skill-wise, I don't care what nobody say. Niggas in the 80s was not. 90s,
I mean, yeah, they know what it is.
late 90s skill-wise. So I would just say competition level. So when you talk about LeBron and you say how great he is, you really don't say LeBron is better than Jordan. Like in my eyes, I'm not saying he's better than Jordan in greatness, because all we gonna highlight is the greatness. Because when he first got there, like nigga, he was good. Like he could win 60, but he didn't carry a team to the to like grow a team. I feel like once you added, like Scottie and Phil is a big difference. So if you would have gave LeBron a Scottie and a Phil, I feel like he probably could have did the same thing. So I'm not saying he's better than Jordan, but in the longevity, greatness aspect of it, because we got to see because we was young. We were young when Jordan came in. I would say,
yeah, like the knowledge of basketball we didn't have. Like by the time he was winning championships and shit.
He was just we was a fan of Jordan because he was the GOAT at that time. So I think when LeBron came, we were already basketball savants. We already had the IQ. We were already programmed that nobody's better than Michael Jordan. Because if you think about during his era, I mean, like they talk about Steph Curry right now, possibly surpassing LeBron.
And I think that's what separates the two. And I forgot who said this, and I said, that might be the best legitimate argument for the two is there was a clear number 2 in the Jordan era, and you can alternate to whatever player you want. In the LeBron era, like you said, you got a Steph Curry pushing for that. Is he better than LeBron? You got a KD. He don't got as many championships, but in they prime, you know what I'm saying? Like skill-wise, I would still take LeBron because of what he can do overall. Kobe, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can kind of see, even though again, like we talking about eras, but I hate to do that just because we grew up in that era, so I don't want to shit on the teams that we grew up watching, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a tough one. Like,
it is.
It's a tough one, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would honestly say, in my opinion, when we speak on greatness, I do bring in other factors off the court, like globally, without social media, what we didn't get to see for Jordan, like Jimmy said, with all the criticism and shit he could have faced, you know what I mean, with social media, the fact that globally what this motherfucker did and is impacting people in China, you know what I'm saying, wanting to see this man play and all that, like, with no social media, you know what I'm saying, just strictly off of NBC, TNT highlights and all of that shit, ESPN, like, that's incredible. And I compare that to, and this is kind of off topic, but you know what I'm saying, it's kind of, I'll bring it all back. Like album sales now, or like not album sales, like watching TV back then as opposed to streaming now. Back then, you had the Cosby Show. They said the most highest rated ever Cosby Show, like 300. It was something crazy, like 60 million motherfuckers tuned in. 60 million TVs, right?
Right.
But that's just 60 million TVs. Think of how many families was watching. You see what I'm saying? So that 60 million really probably turns into, because when we watched the Cosby Show, it was always 4 and 5 motherfuckers in front of the TV. You know what I'm saying? So 60 million TVs times probably 5, maybe 4. Let's just average it out and say 3. That's 180 million motherfuckers watching the Cosby Show. In the 80s, that's a third of the fucking United States at one moment watching the Cosby Show. Like, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it in this grand scheme of things, that shit is wild. So when I say that, to bring it back to the Michael Jordan thing, his global reach and y'all can Google this shit. I'm not making this shit up. There was a time where this nigga financially was responsible for like, it's a wild number, but it's like a fraction of a number, but in the grand scheme of things, it was like a 24th of the global economy of what he was bringing in through Nike and all that shit, from just everything from basketball to just, it was something ridiculous, like, factoring in what they, mass production of the shoes and all of that shit. Like, it was just something insane at one point in time.
I want to add a token to that about that. See, it's a lot of, and the reason why I feel like that, I feel like a lot of the players who come up in his generation, like the Isaiahs and a lot of them, like they pushed, the machine was behind him.
Yeah.
Like you could
Definitely.
And I would say the difference for LeBron is, he was pushed, but he did it like his way, he hired his people.
Yeah, that was dope.
You know what I'm saying?
His people.
Like him and his people are his team. And if you look at his, the management, like what they doing for the sport, like there's nobody else backing it. So I kind of like culturally, I feel like, I'm not wearing LeBron shoes, period. You know what I'm saying? But my kids will.
Right.
The nice little design, because he's not my era. I still rock J's over. But the movement of, like the school, like the things that were done by LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
like you said, you gotta factor that in.
Like I factor a lot of there'll be nobody better than me in basketball than Michael Jordan. I'm gonna say that.
Right.
But looking at the accomplishments, like during basketball, like off of basketball, like minus the rings,
Yeah, it was like just, I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like
business-wise, LeBron showed people how to move. You know what I'm saying? And what, like you said, he brought his team with him. He got this man that's an agent. He got this one doing this. They niggas, they getting a piece of that, like, which is, I don't know how they're doing that. I still feel like that shit.
Like the little, like it's a lot going on. So I just think the era changed. See, back then, I think Michael Jordan was the first to, like, he was the first LeBron.
Yeah.
Like, able to, we're gonna, like, he's a cow. He really was the cash cow for the NBA. And you couldn't foul him, you couldn't foul Michael Jordan. You couldn't touch him. Right. And a lot of the old people will tell you that. They'd be like, yo, man, but they fucked him up early.
Right.
They fucked him up early. So
go look at some of Michael Jordan's earliest contracts. It'll bug you out that he really wasn't making his money off the NBA. Like, Jordan's first big contract was that, what was it, the last 2 years of Chicago? And he was signing 1-year deals. So I remember they was making a big deal about it. And it was damn near $30 million. But before that, Jordan wasn't really making a lot of money off of basketball, yo.
Nobody
He was getting low ball. Yeah, nobody really was. They was, when Glenn Robinson and all them niggas came in, that's when they started breaking the bank, asking for them $100 million contracts. But before then, that shit was unheard of.
Yo, they said George last couple of years, he started out making like $25 million a year. You know what I'm saying? So that's just 1 year. And I see it now, I was making that. Like ridiculous numbers for 1 and 2 years.
Like who was that? Shake just got 55, 56 a year by the time you average it out. I say, let's see, who's coming in? Okay, so Wemby got 2 more years, right, on his contract. By the time it's time for Wemby to re-up, I promise you, Wemby's getting $65 million a year. And it's gonna be something stupid. Like, they're gonna give him like a 5 years, $600 million contract. It's gonna be something ridiculous, yo.
Plus, he's from another country, so that brings in a lot of business. But these tariffs, who knows? I was gonna say that though. I was gonna talk about the Cowboys too, real quick. They didn't sign.
They still ain't signed Micah yet.
They didn't sign Micah yet, and they gonna hold up because one thing I noticed about them, and I'm noticing too, like I don't know if things are unveiling themselves. People have been like, yeah, this is the unveiling, but I just think it's yourself, like, you know, you seeing things, but listen to this. The Cowboys, right? They don't care about, I'm gonna say Jared. He's comfortable with 12 wins every year.
Oh yeah.
Making the play because they're the talk of the town.
Right.
Financially, we still say they're America's team and they trash.
Oh yeah. He getting the biggest cut of that TV contract.
Come on. Because they want to see them. So it's like I see them more than I see Kansas City.
Right.
And they are the dynasty of the era right now. Now they want to see Lamar Jackson too. They want to see Josh Allen. Like if you notice who's hyped up, they probably like who got the most hype, they probably the most paid.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I'm noticing this shit really either you gonna win it. Like most teams don't even give a fuck about the chip, man. I'm feeling like these niggas just going out there like restless.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, yeah, man, we almost had it. You know, we'll be back next year. We'll be better and stronger next year. And then we're like, oh, you know, we as the fan, like we done bought jerseys, the NFL ticket, all this shit, and really, I think who they gonna win goes off of like some kind of inside shit that all the homies got.
And niggas back there rolling dice to see who turn it is. You hit Baltimore, you up?
Yeah.
Your turn. They're just sharing the wealth. I mean, because why wouldn't you? If it's me and 30 motherfuckers that I become close friends with because we all billionaires and we all own a team, hey, come on, let's share this TV revenue, y'all. We all in on this shit.
Even the bum teams will eat.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So, like you said, if this team stays consistently good and consistently on the TV, it's bringing bigger ad revenue, which in turn we busting that shit down equally. So yeah, go ahead. Cowboys relevant. Keep this team relevant.
We talk about the Cowboys now. I be watching all these sports shows. That's the topic of discussion, and they are ass. You feel me? So it's like I don't know, man. I mean, I love
it's
it
across the board too, because they like that with the Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Yankees ain't. You know what I mean?
But every year, you know, you want to know what's going on in Bronx.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not an owner.
Lakers in basketball.
Same
Even without
thing.
LeBron, they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be. I mean, but that's where they got Luka there.
Yeah, because when the Lakers are trash, they shitting on them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, even before the LeBron days, it was Lakers. So you know.
Yeah.
Like you said, with the addition of Luka, they're gonna be in a news cycle for the next
3-ring circus, ladies and gentlemen. We are in a 3-ring circus. But yeah.
Oh man, another successful night, bro.
Yeah, it was quick and easy, under an hour. 49 minutes. So it was. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man, with us live.
Shout out to the YouTube community tapping in. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Y'all like, click, and subscribe, and please share.
Please share that shit.
Please.
Leave something in the comments. We definitely gonna get back to y'all on that.
And it ain't for financial reasons.
It ain't.
We want to spread the message.
Yeah. We ain't gonna ask y'all for no change or nothing. So just tell
been
me.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm grown.
Right. Yeah, we been paying.
I'm grown. Now, if I start spending too much on this, then yeah, I might.
might need a donation or two.
Yeah.
Be in fucking NBC studios paying them. But yeah.
I mean, one of them groups that's gonna be like, hey, brother, share to that, you know.
Say, brother, man. Nah, man, it's all about the message, man. You know, that's one thing that we always stood on, man. It was always, like Jimmy said, of course, yeah, it would be nice if we got hundreds of thousands of views and was making thousands of dollars, but the message, man. You know what I mean?
The message is more important. So knowledge is power. So we just gonna try to talk about things that we feel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should know. And if we know and y'all, you know what I mean? So
at
share
the end
it.
of the day, God willing, we gonna be 60 and 70, and we need to make sure these babies know how to take care of us and maneuver in this world. You know what I'm saying? So
that is it.
Somebody gotta spread them.
So thank y'all for tuning in, man.
We out, y'all.
Facebook.
Manhattan, y'all be careful. Active shooter.
Great.
Yeah, it's crazy. I need to check to see what's going on now. We out, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.